So, quick recap. Fairy Creek is a forest up on Vancouver Island, and basically there's a logging company, 𝗟𝗛𝗡𝗏, which is trying to cut down all the forest, and a lot of people don't want that because that forest is the last 2% remaining of old-growth forest on all of Vancouver Island. So, yeah, we're going to go up there and see what this is all about.
So we're in a convoy now of 5 vehicles, and I think about a dozen or so people. We have packed up as many supplies as we have been able to gather to deliver out to the blockade at Fairy Creek.
Okay, everyone, we've arrived at the Fairy Creek, or not Fairy Creek, but we've arrived at one of the blockades, and there's a bunch of people here, and we're just waiting to get in. We've arrived at the camp, and we just dropped off some food, and now we're gonna go. One of our friends has brought a truckload of wood for them, so yeah, hopefully they enjoy that. And Mom's bringing down a tent right now so that they can set it up somewhere and hopefully use it. So yeah. Then we unloaded some wood for all the people that were here. Hello everyone, I'm currently on top of a truck driving up to what they call, I'm pretty sure, home base, and that's where the pretty much base of operations is, and there is a very nice view here.
Here we are at Fairy Creek, the endangered ecosystem of old-growth coastal forest. We've got ancient trees here that are many hundreds of years old, and it's about to be logged by 𝗟𝗛𝗡𝗏 Group. It's public land. They have a license to log it, but they don't have a social license. Most of this wood's being exported off of Vancouver Island, so there's not a lot of benefit for us, and very few jobs associated with removing the last of the ancient forest. We're standing in the last unprotected subwatershed of the San Juan River. This is the last of the South Island ancient rainforest, and it's under threat today. That's why we're asking you for your support to ask the government to stand up, provide conservation funding for the 𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗏, to defer all old growth logging until after they have a plan to protect all of it, and get the old growth off the cutting table. Thank you.
Okay, I'm back in the truck, and now we're going to be going up to the Eden Grove, where Lonely Doug, the tree, is. And yeah, according to Ben, they chopped down a whole patch of forest, and they just wanted to leave one tree there, so that's why it's kind of lonely in the middle. Okay, we've arrived at the Lonely Doug, and we're not actually going to go down to it because it would take a while, but here's what it looks like. Okay, so we've arrived at the Eden Grove, and there are even more giant trees than there were at the other grove we were just at. And one of these giant trees is right here. Very crazy. It is 5:30 and we are about to get eaten by Canada's national animal. It's not a bear, it's mosquitoes, by the way. But yeah, I think I'd rather be eaten by a bear a swarm of mosquitoes. If people don't do something about this whole forest around us, all of it is gonna get chopped down and turned into houses or paper or something. I'm not sure what, but definitely won't be as beautiful as this forest. Okay, the sun's going down, so we've decided we're gonna start heading home. So, yeah, enjoy this driving montage commencing in 3, 2, 1. Part 2. The protest at an overpass in Duncan, BC. After school, we picked up a few of my classmates and drove down to the protest site. A few signs had already been set up, but we brought some extras anyway. We did the protest at rush hour so that the most people would drive by and hopefully honk. Once we got to the top, I realized the insane amount of people that actually cared and wanted to support Fairy Creek. We stayed at the top for probably 2 hours and got somewhere between probably like 500 to 1,000 honks, which was pretty insane. We even got some logging trucks to honk, which was pretty heartwarming. We were counting the amount of people that were either middle fingering us or giving us a thumbs down, and it turned out to be, I'm not exactly sure, I think around 140 people out of a few thousand. Part 3, our second trip up to Fairy Creek. I had to wake up at 5 o'clock in order to be in time for my pickup at 6. Gonna make myself some tea here, so let's do this. I just woke up at 5 o'clock, and at 6 I'm getting picked up by one of my friends. We're going to the community center with a few other people in my class, and we're going to be driving up to Fairy Creek, and we're going really early because there is like a bunch of loggers that are trying to block the way up there, and there's like a big convoy going up to Fairy Creek at 10 o'clock. So we're going to be going up there way earlier so that we can maybe get past the loggers, which would be cool because we don't want to get blocked in or blocked out. So yeah, let's do this. Okay, I've locked the door, I've got all my stuff out here, and I'm just waiting for my ride. Once they get here, I'll tell you, and then we can start on our epic journey up to Fairy Creek. I feel like it's going to be a very nice day today. It's 9 minutes past 6, and I'm kind of worried that they're maybe either forgotten me, or they're just not going to show up. So, yeah, hope they show up soon. Then we arrived, and there was quite a lot of people there, so we kind of went around helping with building little things like this cool rock circle thing. I'm still not really sure what the purpose of it was. We're about to drive up to Waterfall Camp, and then hopefully get arrested, so this should be fun. If you're wondering why the footage is so bad, I was walking over the exclusion line, which is basically the line where once you passed it, the cops could legally arrest you. So I was trying to be discreet with my camera. Once we got past the main bit here, we realized the amazing amount of people that were actually here. Here I am in the big clear cut, and it is honestly very sad seeing all of these giant trees that used to be, all of this used to be a forest like this, but now it's all gone. There used to be trees that were like absolutely humongous, but now they're gone, all just for money. So it's like walking in a graveyard pretty much, except it's way more sad. Here were some of my classmates sitting by the police cars so that they couldn't push their cars together to block everyone in. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you did, subscribe. If you're not yet subscribed, subscribe. And if you have subscribed, don't click the subscribe button, because that will unsubscribe you. If you enjoyed this video, leave a comment down below, tell me what you liked about it, and yeah, check the description box down below to see a GoFundMe website where you can help support the people that are trying to save these trees. There you can donate however much money you think is enough, and that will go to helping all of these trees not get logged, which is what we want. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. My name's Xeschel, you're special.